good evening to you and welcome to the Ford Park Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. And welcome to Peak Fighting presents PFC 26. Our early prelims this evening begin with 3 rounds in the PFC Amateur Lightweight Division, presented to you by Peak Pass, where you can watch every event and set exclusive content for only $4.99 a month. Subscribe now at peakfighting.com. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a boxer, tonight making his Peak Fighting debut. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 155.3 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, here is Pablo Pitbull Alba. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a striker, also making his Peak Fighting debut. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 155.9 pounds. Fighting out of the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas, by way of St. Pete, Florida, here is Jason Lambert. And our referee in charge of the action, Joe Solis.
And here we go, our first bout of the evening.
Oh boy.
Let's get ready. PFC 26, Beaumont, Texas, Ford Arena. Adair by Early, Brad Robinson.
Man, Jason did not take his eyes off of him the entire time.
And immediately comes out with heavy pressure, looking to push this fight forward. Gets him wrapped up against the cage, looking for a takedown here.
Yep, Jason is putting that pressure on Pablo.
Has the underhook on the far side.
Come on, Jason. Go to the back, go to the back, good. Around the legs.
Definitely not what I expected to see coming out. Was this fight turning into
Looks like
a
it,
grappling match.
exactly,
He gets him
down to the ground.
Now strap him, strap the leg.
And lands inside control. Beautiful position for Jason to be in. Let's see if he can start to work.
Strap the legs, strap the legs, strap the legs.
I will say Jason surprised me. I was expecting it to be more of a stand-up fight, and he immediately said, nope, we're going to switch it up on you guys. Take it out of the ground. Let me show you what I can do.
Especially when he says that his strength is that somebody's going to catch these hands.
You can see Pablo there stopping Jason from getting that leg through.
Underhook.
And Jason's definitely going to want to start landing some shots here, or the ref will stand them up and take this.
Go, give me some strikes, Jason. Give me some strikes.
Take this fight back to the feet.
Give me some strikes, Jason. Strikes. Strikes. Let's go. Strikes. Let's go. You got to pass now, Jason. You got to move.
Yeah,
Pablo's
looks
doing
like
a
he
great
has
job
Jason,
at just
circle your foot out.
neutralizing the threat here, holding his
Yeah,
head.
he's holding that leg down, preventing him from moving around.
Let's go. Landing shots now. Let's go. Head on the chin. Fire up. Let's go. Head on the chin. Fire up. Give me the elbow over the top. Oh, sorry, no elbow.
Jason's going to have to get a little creative here.
Punches, punches.
He's got that overhook on the far side, which is keeping Jason from being able to posture up and land those shots. But he's really, Jason really needs to start working here.
Turn around his head.
Oh, we've got a little movement coming.
Head under the chin.
Pablo doing a great job with that underhook and with the
Circle your right arm
Z-guard.
around, Jason. Circle your right arm around. I need the underhook under your right arm.
Pablo is doing a great job defending this, but I will say, as tight as he's holding on, we may experience some blowout of muscles here in a minute when Jason passes and gets what he wants to get.
Jason's starting to land some shots to the body,
I want to see you passing now,
trying to soften him up a little bit.
Now, Jason, pass. All the way around the back. Go all the way around the back. Let's go. All the way around the back, Jason. Bring your hips up, come around the back. Bring your hips up, come around the back. Yeah.
Pablo doing a great job with that knee shield,
Go.
just
Go.
keeping Jason at a very awkward angle by elevating his hips to where he can't land any heavy shots.
Trying to keep him in his guard, and we can hear Jason's corner telling him to try and pass. And they're standing it up. There we go.
Go, 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 go. Watch the leg kick. Watch the leg kick. Watch the leg kick.
Well, into the first round, not as we expected this fight to start out, but I mean, that round was all Jason.
Yeah.
All control time by
Yeah, he
Jason
did a
Lambert.
lot of control time on that, and I think it may have thrown Pablo for a loop there.
We'll see what kind of guidance Pablo's coaches give him in the corner, see what adjustments can be made. Give us your thoughts on the first round, Adair.
Well, like I said, I was surprised that it went to the ground so quickly, but I do think Pablo did a great job defending Jason from moving and getting those dominant positions that he was wanting, but Jason did not let up on any of that pressure. So I would say that round went to Jason.
Well, all control time is what the first round was about. As we get set for round number 2, big shout out to one of our sponsors, Boost Finance. If you need some financing, Boost can get it done for you. Be sure to check out Boost Finance. Round number 2, our opening matchup of the evening.
You can see going into the second round, Pablo has a little bit of redness under the left eye. Ooh.
Beautiful checked kick there. And
Looks like
immediately they
they're going for a
clinch.
tie.
Beautiful
Oh,
throw.
Nice toss.
Beautiful throw there.
And then we have Jason back, trying to get on top.
Right knee up over body. Let's go.
And again, both guys end up in the same position as we saw in round 1.
Jason, mount, Jason.
And see what Pablo's doing this clever. Oh, there we go. He finally got that leg out.
Mount. Let's go. Knee up on his belly. Let's mount. Knee up.
We're going to keep seeing Jason move here to dominate this side control that he has.
Give me some head strikes, Jason. Head strikes. Let's go. Now punching. Let's
Jason
go.
landing some shots,
Hey, now. Inside.
trying to
Inside.
soften
Grips on
up
the inside,
Pablo.
Jason. Grips on the inside.
And Pablo
Let's go.
can't
Stand up
be
punch.
content
Put
here.
your
He
face
has
down.
to open up
face
his
down, punch.
guard and start looking to get this fight
Get
back to the
separation.
feet.
Let's go.
Yeah, I will say it looks like he was putting him in the guard to try and help control him a little more, but as we're seeing, as soon as he gets in that guard, Jason's just going to start going with those hands.
Space.
Because he's clearly losing this fight from a control standpoint. And he has to get back to his feet if he wants a shot at not only stealing the second round, but winning this fight.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go. Head, Jason. We gotta move. Now pass guard. Let's go. His guard's open.
And
Back to the
ref-
feet. The ref stands him up,
Got two, Jason. Let's
looking
go.
for
More
more
action,
action.
guys.
Beautiful overhand right
Nice
there by
knee.
Pablo, but immediately they clinch again. Another throw.
Another throw.
And this time Pablo ends up
Oh,
in side
we see a
control.
tap here. We see a tap. It looks like
Passes the full mount. He may get a stop here.
Jason is waving.
Nasty shots. It's over. Pablo,
Oh, my goodness.
gets it done in round 2.
I think there was an injury there with Jason when that toss happened.
He gets it done by knockout.
Pablo's yelling at his cage side. He said, we thought that he was going to grapple with him. Yeah, it looks like Jason got an injury there when Pablo tossed him.
What a
was
way
thinking there.
to pull it out, because Pablo was losing this fight. But man,
I want to see the replay. It does look like when they were against the fence and Pablo went to toss him that I saw an immediate tap from Jason, and I don't think the ref may have caught it. But, I mean, as we can see now, Jason's laying on the ground, signaling to his shoulder.
let's take a look at that replay and see if we can see what you're discussing there. Beautiful throw.
Oh,
Ooh,
that back shoulder there.
he may have
Yeah,
dislocated.
see that tap? That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, and you can see here he taps again, waving to the ref, trying to signal that he has been hurt.
What a way to get it done. Pablo Pitbull Alba. Woo! What a way to kick off PFC 26.
Ladies
Referee in charge, Joe Solis, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 2 minutes and 8 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Pablo Pitbull Alba.
I am here with your winner, Pablo Alba. What a way to start off PFC 26. How you feeling?
Feeling good, trained for it, got it done. That's how we do it.
Did it surprise you about him taking the fight to the ground and really trying to control you and neutralize your boxing and your stand-up abilities?
Yeah, I wanted to strike. That's what I thought we were going to do, but I trained for everything, so.
It looked like when you threw him with that hip toss that he dislocated his shoulder in that moment. Did you feel him tap?
Not really. I was trying to finish the fight.
How soon can we expect to see you back in here?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Pablo Alba.
As we look at the tail of the tape, obviously debut fights for both fighters. Little discrepancy in weight there. Not sure exactly what happened, but this is a lightweight bout. I'm sorry, a catchweight bout now.
Yep.
Amateur catchweight bout. 152 pounds. Let's go.
Fight fans of Beaumont, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 3 rounds at an amateur catchweight at 152 pounds. Presented to you by Red's Ice House, home of the official Peak Fighting After Party. Finish fight night with us at Red's Ice House. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist making his peak fighting debut. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 151.6 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, by way of Cali, Colombia, here is Matias Munoz. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a mixed martial artist, also making his peak fighting debut. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 153.9 pounds. Fighting out of Beaumont, Texas, here is Colten McElhinney. And our referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
You wear this one.
We go, second match of the evening. Matias Munoz taking on Colten McElhinney. Colten comes out and immediately throws that outside leg kick, goes back to it again.
Fighters immediately going to the center of the cage. Oh, nice leg catch.
Matias gets the takedown. Let's see what kind of action we get out of it. Looks like he's setting up what's he going here? Oh, he's got rubber guard right here.
Gotta be careful not to give him that arm. He's gonna slam him.
Matias doing a great job at defending the guard action, very active guard, but back to his feet, Colten goes.
Good way of standing
and immediately comes out throwing. Beautiful elbow over the top, just misses there.
You can see a little bit of the antsiness when they're tied up with each other.
Inside the cage.
But both gentlemen are doing a good job.
Beautiful knee there to the body. Goes back to it again. Matias delivers one as well.
It did seem like some of those punches from Matias were actually not only landing but hurting Robert a little, and I think that he picked that up. So I would advise him keep on using those hands.
That's good. Look for takedown alongside this cage.
Beautiful clinch work up against the cage. Colten looking to take this fight to the ground.
Oh.
Ducks under and eats a knee as he's going for that takedown. And again, beautiful throw there, but Colten was keen to it. Looking for that single leg. Steps on the outside.
Just kind of climbing the body there. Matias brings it back up to the feet.
And he is really fighting for this takedown, but gets thrown in the process and right back to his feet. Slips on that knee. And Colten definitely looks a little exhausted here in this first round.
Yeah.
Let's see if Matias can capitalize on that. Beautiful straight two.
And those punches are landing. Gonna
30 seconds to go in the first round. Big gasp here by both fighters.
Ooh, throwing haymakers.
Beautiful outside leg kick there by Colten.
Nice set. Nice set.
Already starting to see the fight slow down just a little.
And you can see how exhausted Colten McElhinney is as he goes back to his corner, breathing with his mouth wide open, immediately sits down on the stool, and it definitely appears that Matias is the fresher fighter after that first round.
Fighters are looking good.
We need to get on top of it.
As we take a look at the replay here, beautiful outside leg kick there by Colten, but Matias doing a great job at catching that, puts him on his butt.
We're good. We gotta keep pushing.
And here we look at some exchanges. Beautiful knee straight up the middle, just misses.
Yep, that was a energy exchange that tired out some of our fighters here.
As we get set for round number 2. Matias Munoz, Colten McElhinney, catchweight bout, 152 pounds, amateur debut for both of these fighters, second of 3 rounds. Of course, all of our amateur fights 3-minute rounds compared to our pro fights at 5 minutes.
But see, this time Colten's playing the long game a little bit more instead of tying up with Matias.
Nice. Colten is keeping his hands extremely low with his chin straight up in the air. He's got to be careful, as any one of these shots from Matias can land at and put his lights out at any moment.
Absolutely. Seeing here that they're trying to go for another takedown.
Colten's got double underhooks here. And he's got to be careful because Matias can step on the outside. And we've been actually seeing a lot of hip tosses already on this fight card.
Yeah, we have.
He's got that single leg.
Oh, nice trip and down to the ground.
But Matias keen to it, doing a great job at transitioning and ending up on top. Let's see if he can land some more damage this time as they're on the ground.
It's like Colten has him tied down pretty tightly.
Again, going for rubber guard. It's really hard to do, though, up against the cage, especially with the pressure on his neck, as you see here, as Matias is lifting him and just keeping an insane amount of pressure on his chest.
I wonder what he's going for, trying to bring that leg up. It's such a tight position against that cage to get a leveraging momentum for a fighter. Good pass. Continues.
Beautiful pass here. And delivering some nasty shots.
And showering down those punches.
Up, back to your feet, back to your feet. There you go.
Oh,
going for
got an ankle lock here.
Going for a straight ankle lock. Transitioning, looks like he's going for a heel hook here. Just slips out.
Now he goes for it. Spider's
Now
legs
he
are
can
tied
use
up.
this to come up and take the back,
Yep.
And he does. Got one hook in.
Just
Rear naked
stepped
choke here.
over and has it tied
It's over. Colten McElhinney by rear naked choke.
Another impressive comeback.
What a way to pull this fight out. What a debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Jeff Rexroad, calls a stop to the fight at 2 minutes 48 seconds into round number 2 for your winner by tap out from a rear naked choke, Colten McElhinney.
Well, I am here with your winner, Colten McElhinney. Colten, you get it done in your debut. How good does that feel?
Feels amazing.
And talk about the amount of pressure that you felt coming in here, fighting in front of your hometown. Did you have any pressure, or did you feel confident coming in that you had enough to get it done?
I felt pretty confident coming in. That first round, he dropped me with I don't know what it was, one of his punches. He's a strong dude. And after that, I felt a little pressure, but ultimately I got it done. And I'm just excited that I got to do it in front of my hometown.
Well, it was a beautiful performance. How quickly can we expect to see you back inside the cage?
Hey, I'm ready in about 35 minutes if y'all got somebody else for me.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Your hometown kid, Colten McElhinney.
AMI welterweight bout, 6'4", height advantage for Austin Clayton. 3-0 record versus the 21-year-old Kayembe Lukusa, 1-0 record. And with that, here is the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 3 rounds in the PFC Amateur Welterweight Division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Download the app today and sign up to support your favorite content creators. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist, holding an undefeated amateur record at 1-0. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, 169.6 pounds. Fighting out of Flower Mound, Texas, by way of Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Here is the Midnight Crawler, Kayembe Lukusa. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a freestyle fighter, holding an undefeated amateur record at 3-0. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. His official weight, 170.9 pounds. Fighting out of Scottsdale, Arizona, by way of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here is the undefeated Austin Cliffy Clayton. And our referee in charge of the action, Joe Solis.
Well, this is our early prelim main event. Kayembe Lukusa taking on Austin Clayton. Welterweight division. You don't want to blink because somebody's O is about to go. Coming out
with a flying knee there. Both of these guys are just tall, which means we're probably going to get a lot of cool long distance movements and striking going on.
Love the karate stance there from Austin Clayton, but immediately gets taken down to the ground, pops back up to his feet.
Oh,
looking for a guillotine here. Standing guillotine.
Enough? Is it tight? Oh, it looks pretty tight right there. Let's see if he'll fight through it. Looks like he still has some
and
space
he's out.
there, yep. And he goes right back.
Keep tapping him, keep tapping him. Stay calm and relax. Stay calm and relax.
Wants to take it back to the feet.
Looks like Kayembe Lukusa is grabbing that overhook. Looks like he was trying to sweep him there for a second, but Austin Clayton very keen to it and delivering some beautiful shots.
Trying to get him to stand back up.
Baiting him back up to his feet.
To where he wants to fight.
Beautiful teep kick there. Goes up high,
Good,
just
nice.
misses. But Kayembe delivers a beautiful straight two.
but Austin Clayton relentless with this pressure.
Nice. Austin is just straight down the middle with his punching and his pressure.
And it's very clear that there is a gigantic size and strength difference between these two fighters. I was curious to see if Kayembe not cutting weight was going to be a factor going into this fight, and it definitely seems like it is.
Looks like Austin is in great shape.
Put your knee on the chest.
Nice body shot.
Just missing with those shots there. Up against the cage is Austin Clayton.
Keep working, keep working.
Kayembe's got to find a way to get some space and some separation from this cage, or Austin is going to keep him here and just continuing to deliver some vicious ground and pound.
And you can see that Austin just slightly standing up. He does want to bring this back to the feet, and if he doesn't, he says, hey, I'm going to stack you, and I'm just going to go for the face. Looks like he's trying to get
steps over the
great
mount.
onto the mount. Pressing the face down, showering down those punches. We see.
Sinks in the rear naked choke here. Could he get the finish in the first round?
Isolating
just under 30 seconds to go.
Looks pretty tight. He's flattening him out, going back to the punches.
Let's go of the rear naked choke and just delivering some vicious ground and pound.
Doesn't look like Kayembe is doing a lot of defending here.
And that's it.
And he calls the fight.
3 fights, 3 finishes. What a way to kick off.
These haven't even made it to the
PFC
third round.
26 fight card.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Joe Solis, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 2 minutes 48 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Austin Cliffy Clayton.
I am here with your winner, Austin Clayton. Austin, you made it look easy. How you feeling?
Damn, man, I'm feeling pretty good. First, I want to shout out my family. They all here. They came to support me, man. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm from Arizona. Definitely not from here, but they came out and they showed out. My pops, my coach, my pops right there. But, man, how am I feeling, man? I'm feeling pretty good. This is TakeOver, man. I've been trying to tell people, respect the Kayembe. A lot of people, they look me up. They're like, nah, I ain't fighting that dude. That dude fought me, and not only did he fight me, he came in and tried to take a shot. I mean, I felt a little disrespected, but it is what it is. I respect it. It's cool.
Did it surprise you of the size and strength difference that it seemed like you had in there tonight?
Nah, man, I'm not going to go into details, but I cut a good amount of weight, and I definitely ain't 170 here tonight. So, actually, the real thing is, I'm trying to go pro, man. I'm trying to not waste my time as an amateur member. Tonight we had knees, elbows. I could do it all, man. I'm doing what a professional does, and I'm on that level. So, there's only one fight I'm looking for from the amateur level, and if that kid don't accept it, he's 6-1, 7-1. I want to challenge, man. I want to get in here. I want to go 3 rounds. I want to go through a war. I want to get pushed. I just don't know if amateur got that from me. So we might have to go pro soon.
So who is it that you would like to face next? You got the stage. Make the call out.
Andrew Mickelson. He's a former Division I football player. And I think that would be the first fight that, you know, I actually have something to gain from. All these other fights is like, man, if we had odds, I would bet the house on me, dude. I mean, even though we don't got good odds in my favor, I'm probably minus 4,000 today. But, man, I need to be betting some money on me, man. Come on, that's easy money.
Well, it was a beautiful performance, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Cliffy Clayton.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 3 rounds in the PFC Amateur Bantamweight Division. Presented to you by TipShare, the ultimate platform for restaurant professionals. Check them out today at gettipshare.com. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a freestyle fighter with an amateur record at 1-0. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, 135 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, here is Benjamin Guevara. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a jiu-jitsu practitioner, holding an amateur record of 2 victories opposite a single defeat. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 136.3 pounds. Fighting out of Port Arthur, Texas, here is Dominick Green. And our referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
Well, here we go. Benjamin Guevara, Dominick Green, bantamweight division. Everything is on the line. Both fighters come out touching gloves, and Dominick Green immediately establishes control, goes up high with that kick, just misses. And Benjamin Guevara back with the pressure.
Nice leg hedge there. Man, he's throwing hard.
Beautiful inside leg kick there. Beautiful uppercut,
Nice uppercut
by Dominick Green.
Wow, Dominick.
Oof.
Oh, looks like
Hurt
that
him with that inside leg kick. Goes up high.
Getting a little lace up here on the cage.
And this is exactly what Dominick wants to do in this situation. With him not being able to put pressure on that lead leg, he wants to get this fight up against the cage and get this fight to the ground
Bringing
as
it down
quickly
to
as
the
he
ground.
can. Beautiful
There we go,
takedown.
just as he wanted it. And let's see him work.
Transition, looks to transition to the back there, but ends up on bottom. We'll see if he can start implementing some offense here off of his back.
Oh,
He's got a triangle here.
already going, oh my goodness.
Locking up that triangle.
Not, he's going for
Transition
that
to an
arm.
armbar.
Bringing him back down. Oh my goodness. This is like a boa constrictor.
Transitions to the armbar.
Gonna
But gets
slam
slammed
him.
here.
Still keeps going, keeps
What a
going.
beautiful job there by Benjamin
Nice.
Guevara. Has the guillotine, but Dominick steps over into side control, which neutralizes that threat. And all Benjamin is going to do is gas out his arms here if he continues to squeeze. And he ends up, looks like he's trying to let go, but Dominick's got that arm trapped.
Man, usually when you see people get slammed on their back like that, it'll take off, take the breath out of them, and then they can't keep going. But, Dominick said nope.
Immediately
Continue to move.
transitions to mount and then takes the back.
Oh, nice roll.
Rolls through. It looks like he's setting up a twister here.
Goodness.
Ends up taking the back.
And continues to roll. Dominick, the BJJ practitioner.
Gets the body lock. Can he get under the chin? He's got it locked
He has
in.
it pretty tight. And he's fighting those hands. Benjamin is fighting those hands. Doesn't look like it's gonna work.
He's about to go to sleep.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and he's flattening him out, getting it in even deeper. Man, Benjamin is fighting, and he gets out.
Can he survive the round?
Benjamin's keeping it calm. Wow.
Benjamin Guevara barely hangs on as Dominick Green nearly shut his lights out.
Wow.
What a
That was
first
impressive
round.
defense. That was impressive.
What a first round. I mean, the high-level grappling of Dominick Green is nothing to play with.
No, he is like a boa constrictor. And then when he gets you down to the ground, he starts continuing to roll and roll like an alligator does when they're trying to break your limbs. I mean, the guy is dangerous on the ground.
Transition after transition.
Absolutely.
Triangle, armbar, rear naked choke, was trying to set up a twister.
He was confusing me for a minute.
My goodness. And as we take a look at the replay, just steps on the outside, takes him to the ground, and immediately starts to transition, set up the triangle, got slammed, didn't matter, rolled through. Man, what a
Kept
first
it
round that
pushing.
was.
Here we are going into our second round.
And if you are Benjamin Guevara, you want to keep this fight standing and you want to force the shot out of Dominick Green versus allowing him to clinch and get this fight up against the cage.
And we're actually, I'm saying, oh, we did a little
Accidental low blow there.
low blow. It happens.
And honestly, this is exactly what Benjamin Guevara needs in this moment, is a second to compose himself,
Yeah.
settle down, as those grappling exchanges definitely took a toll on him in that first round.
All right, we are back and ready to go. Nice sportsmanship. I love to see that.
Beautiful outside leg kick there.
Ooh.
Nice body shot.
We can see that Benjamin's striking, with whether it's with his legs or his hands, is pretty good.
Oh! Gotta be careful there.
And then Dominick bringing it right back into his game.
And he's so quick to transition to the back, get the hooks in,
See how he brings him right back into.
and just forces Benjamin to fight his game. And Benjamin's got to do a better job at hand fighting here and making sure that that arm does not get underneath the chin.
He's fighting the hand, fighting the hand. The one thing about Dominick, he's sneaky. So we'll see him go for something else here.
And I mean, Dominick can stay here all day as this plays into his strategy. And all he has to do, just from a control perspective, is continue to soften him up with these blows and stay in this dominant position, because the ref is not going to stand him up if he's got his back here.
He's got his legs locked at the bottom, so there's not going to be much movement going on for Benjamin. You can see Benjamin trying to lean forward to prevent him from flattening him out.
Yes. There, flatten him, flatten him.
Out, out, out. Go, go, go. Up, 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 up.
Transitions, mount, back take, gets the body lock in again.
Oof. I
And
always say I hate this position. If I'm ever in this position, I just want to give up.
And honestly, Benjamin needs to roll to that side where the body lock is. Unfortunately for him, that's the side that the cage is on.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't give him a lot of space. It forces him to roll back to the opposite side. And now you see here, Dominick has the body lock still as he's on the back. And what he's trying to do, what Benjamin is trying to do here, is crank on the feet and the ankle where that body lock is to force him to open it back up.
Yep.
Unfortunately for him, though, it doesn't prevent the fact that Dominick is still on his back.
I will say it's impressive, though, that Benjamin is also surviving this round.
Well, much of the same from what we saw in round 1 and 2. Third and final round is just ahead. And as we take a look at the replay again, much of the same of what we saw.
We're doing good, but let's finish him up. So if you do get a back position and you feel like you can't finish it, start looking.
And I just got word, unfortunately, not able to pull up that replay. But as you can imagine, the same thing we saw in round 1.
Higher than you. He's losing this fight. Just keep going. We got it. Yeah, from some
I'm interested to see how this third round is going to go. This is kind of like an ideal fight, right? You have like a striker against your ground game master.
Well, the question for round number 3, of course, is can Benjamin Guevara keep this fight standing, or will Dominick Green continue to dominate and showcase his fantastic jiu-jitsu? We're about to find out. Third and final round.
Go. Keep it simple. 1-1-2, Ben. Keep it simple. 1-1-2, Ben. 1-1-2.
Ooh.
Beautiful exchanges there.
Get inside. You gotta get inside. You gotta work it in there. Work it in there.
Benjamin just has to step in a little bit closer to land those shots.
Give me that hook. Give me that hook.
Nice.
Beautiful uppercut by Benjamin. Just misses with that hook, but lands one there. And back to the feet back to the ground they go. And immediately Dominick transitions into side control. And this is not good. 2 minutes left to go in this fight. Benjamin has to find a way to get back to his feet if he wants an opportunity to pull something out here.
It looks like he's trying to pass and already mount him if
Maybe go
possible.
all the way far side there.
Now Dominick getting into Benjamin's guard.
Look at lion's mouth, maybe.
Benjamin has to start putting a foot on the hook, on the hip, and kicking off if he wants an opportunity to get this fight back to the feet. He cannot stand here or lay here. There we go. Grab a single, fighting for that single, but immediately goes back to his back. And he's looking to reach underneath that left leg of Dominick and sweep him, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to here.
All right, let's shelf him. Let's shelf him.
Here he goes, trying to set up that sweep.
Shelf him. We got
But Dominick is very keen to it.
Right leg stepped up.
You see Benjamin keeping his leg there to try to keep that distance so he can push him off like he just did.
Stay in.
Beautiful ground and pound there by Dominick.
Look at Dominick just waiting on the timing of those punches.
Just under a minute to go in our third and final round. Benjamin Guevara, Dominick Green.
Yes. Stay in.
Oh man, that's nice.
Beautiful back take.
You can just see Dominick always taking advantage of Benjamin's chances on trying to get this back up. Benjamin is one tough guy. Here we are, back in a body lock.
And he's doing the right thing here by eliminating the body lock, but just not enough time for him to be able to get Dominick off his back.
Yeah, this has been pretty much one-way traffic here for Dominick.
Well, what a performance by Dominick Green. Appears to be able to get it done by decision with an absolute dominant performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 3 rounds, our judges at cage side are all in agreement at 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Dominick Green.